Sentinels of Freedom Scholarship Foundation is partnering with local organizations to fund on campus student veterans resource centers at colleges and universities around the country. Partnerships include Pacific Gas and Electric Company and building giant Lennar Urban, as well as several other local organizations. The resource centers will provide a safe space for veterans to support one another as they transition from military service to civilian life and into higher education for their career goals. Joining us now is Mike Conklin, chairman of Sentinels of Freedom. Mike, thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you, David. It's a great opportunity. I love the venue.
Great. Mike, can you tell us a little about the Sentinels of Freedom Scholarship Foundation and its mission?
Right. Sentinels of Freedom is a national program, a scholarship program, designed expressly for severely wounded, and injured members of the armed forces post 9/11. It's a fully comprehensive scholarship that involves support for housing, mentoring, career guidance, leading to completion of graduate or undergraduate programs, and then right into employment with major corporations around the United States.
Well, that's great. How many have you helped, and what are they doing now?
Sure. We have about 100 active in the program, which means active means they're in college right now. We have about 100 graduates. Out of those graduates, I think right about 98% are employed, gainfully employed, in all a variety of career opportunities, STEM, IT, legal, law enforcement, social services, marketing, all the different disciplines of business. So there's no one size fits all. We do see a lot of our graduates going into STEM and also into social services.
Well, now, what other programs does Sentinels do to support the wounded and injured and ill veterans?
Sure. We do a variety of things. One is we create awareness. That's a part of our mission, is to keep the public engaged with the fact that these returning veterans are an asset to their community and to their company. So there's an awareness program. We also promote the military as a great way to gain experience, knowledge, education to build your future on. And then also we provide these student veteran resource centers at community colleges and universities, which we think is a great investment for corporations to get involved in. If we look at the demographic of veterans out there today, the highest demographic you will find numbers in community colleges and universities. Almost 1 million veterans today are going to college on the GI Bill or post Montgomery GI Bill.
How can citizens and communities and businesses help to support this mission?
Well, first of all, it's accepting responsibility that you should be on the playing field with these individuals who have served, many who have sacrificed at our nation's call. Once you make that determination, it's finding a group that you believe in that has a solid history and background of service to veterans, like Sentinels of Freedom, and engage. Companies can do all sorts of things. They can provide funding, they can provide marketing opportunities, mentoring, all the things that we need as a package to build around each individual, which is very specialized. They're all different. They all have a thumbprint. So each one of them has different needs. But in the severe category, as it denotes, for instance, we have a triple amputee. It takes him an hour and a half to get dressed to go to work in the morning. His needs are never going to be lessened. In fact, they'll get more as he goes on. So finding an employer that understands those needs, that will work with him to provide the opportunity within their corporation is something we look for individuals to contact us, become aware of the program and how they can help in their community, state, or region.
Well, Mike, it sounds like you have put together a good program here. How can those who are interested in supporting your mission contact you?
Well, the best way is through our website, sentinelsoffreedom.org. That will give them all the information, the background on the program, the history. It will show many of the young soldiers and Marines and airmen, sailors who have been in our program, uh, and how they have benefited from the program, and how they've moved on to transition into productive lives in their communities. An interesting statistic is we just did a survey. 88% of all of our Sentinels, 200 of them, are involved in some form of community service, uh, which is incredible. When you think about it, they've done enough, uh, but they won't rest on their laurels. Veterans continue to serve when they get home, and I think that's the beautiful part of this whole story. We just help them get there. They do this all on their own steam. They carry 99% of the water. We just walk at their side to get them onto their objective.
Well, Mike, this is a good program, and clearly it's helpful to have the support and transition back to stateside, and we wish you the best of luck. Mike Conklin, chairman of Sentinels of Freedom and the foundation to help support the military veterans coming back. This is Business Insights. I'm David Matthews. Thank you for joining us.